Hey ladies, this is Jennifer, and tonight I want to talk about brushes. The first brush that we're going to talk about is probably the most important for our unique users, and that is the lash comb and brow brush. It's $20. The lash comb is metal and it helps you separate your lashes so that you get a really good application with your 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. The brow brush is made with boar's hair. And as I said, when you buy your 3D Fiber Lash Mascara, just throw one of those in the cart. Now, according to the makeup artists, the most important brush that you buy, if you're going to buy only one quality brush, they say spend your money on a really good blush brush, and Unique has one. It's $25. It's a blusher brush. It is made with Capra hair. The reason that you want natural hair for your brushes for your skin, specifically your brush, your powder puff, and your blusher brush, the reason you want that is it's going to hold those pigments. It's going to lift them, keep them on the surface, and it's going to blend with the oils in your skin to get a really nice, even, natural coverage. So this brush is $25. And it should be, if you're only going to buy one, this should be your first purchase. Second purchase is our powder puff. It's $32. It's made with that Capra hair as well. It's a very nice, natural, thick brush. It's amazing. You use this with your Touch Powder Foundation. You use it with your concealer if you're going to use that all over. You can use this with your bronzer. In order to take care of your brushes, and I always recommend, it's really important to know how to take care of them, because if you do, they'll last forever. Once every couple of weeks, I want you to use a little bit of baby shampoo, wash out your brush, lay it flat on a towel to dry. The reason that you don't want your brushes standing up to dry is that with any fine brush, paint brush, makeup brush, whatever, the bristles are glued in. And so if you let the water settle into that area, it's going to mess with the adhesion of your bristles, and it also can warp the wood. So you want to lay it flat to dry. And if you take care of them, they really will. They will last you decades. I have brushes that I bought over 20 years ago, and they're still going strong because I've taken good care of them. The next brush we're going to talk about is the foundation brush. This brush will save you money. The reason being, when you use this with your cream foundations, your BB cream or cream foundation, yes. This is not going to drink up a whole bunch of your foundation. When you use those sponges, half your makeup goes into the sponge and you lose it. With this, you squeeze a little bit of that BB cream or go straight into your cream foundation. Take out only what you need and put it only where you want it. You can use the powder to blend, but most of us over here, we're pretty good. I have a super red nose. I don't know why. I have a little bit of ruddiness up here, and occasionally I have circles under here. So that's where I'm going to want my foundation to focus on. Maybe a little bit over here. But I don't need a lot of foundation over here. So the brush helps me control how much foundation goes where. The other nice thing about this brush is it's going to help you get into here. It's going to help you get into the creases really well, right around those lips. I used to be a smoker, so I've got a little bit of those little teeny ugly smoker lines. So this is going to help fill in right there. And then I'm going to follow up with my powder brush. The foundation brush is $20, and if you've never used one, try it out. This is a really good brush. The other thing is, if you make a bobble with your mascara, you can use this brush or the next brush, which is our concealer brush. This one is $12, and it's a little bit stiffer brush. It's still made with the hair. You can use this with our powder concealer, or you can use it with the cream foundation or the BB cream, and just use those products as like a concealer. This is going to go exactly where you want it to, nowhere that you don't, and it's a nice way to clean up any bobbles with the mascara. $12. If you want to buy the full set of the 4 face brushes, those are $80. That's $9 off of the cost of buying them individually. So you get a better deal if you buy the set. Next, we'll move into the eye brushes. There are 4 of the eye brushes. I only own 3 of them. The 4th brush is the cream shadow brush, and it is, how much is that? It's $15. We have 2 cream shadows out right now. We will be adding another for the next 2 months to make a total of 4 of the cream shadows. I rave about those cream shadows all the time, so you might want to invest in the brush when you're buying your cream shadow. The other brushes that I've got are, this is the deluxe brush. This is your all-purpose brush. It is made of pony hair. It's $17, and I use this almost exclusively with my lightest pigments. And the reason being that my lightest pigments are the ones that I use all over my eyes. I kind of stick with the lightest colors on this brush because I don't want it to get muddy. Now, it's really up to you. You can use it any way you want to. Because this is natural hair, it can be used wet or dry, but if you use it wet, like I said, make sure you dry it laying down. The next brush is the crease brush. This is the brush I use with my darker colors, and it goes in the crease, just exactly like it says. This brush is $15. And then we've got one of my very favorites, which is my liner shader brush. It's 2 brushes in one. This is the liner side. I can use my pigments with water, and I can use them to fill in my brows or as a liquid liner. Or I can use the shader side, and this can be one of those supplemental brushes that I use with the darker colors. This is $18, but it's 2 brushes in one. You can get an eye brush set, which is 4 brushes. It's the 3 that I have and the cream shadow brush, and that's $55, which is $10 off the price of buying them individually. Or you can invest in the full set. That's all the brushes that I have shown you. It's the lash comb and brow brush and the cream shadow brush with a container, and that's $155. And again, this is an investment, but if well taken care of, these will last forever and 5 years. If you are thinking about investing in the brush, I've got a way for you to get a great deal on them. All you got to do is have a lash bash. You knew I was going to go there. You knew I was going to go there. When you have a lash bash, if you sell 7 mascaras, that's $200, you get 1 free item and 1 half-priced item. The free item is based on the volume of your sales. So with a smaller party, a smaller lash bash, you're only going to get, $20, $25 in Y cash. But your half price item can be any set, any collection, or any individual item. So why not use your half priced item on the full set of brushes? Take that $155 and slash it in half. And you only have to have a $200 or more party in order to get that half price item, which you can use on these brushes. I hope that you'll think about getting some quality brushes. I hope you'll think about investing in this set. They're going to last you a lifetime. They're going to make a big difference in how polished your face looks. And you're beautiful and you're totally worth it. So let's book that lash bash and get you some free and half priced items. Thanks so much, and y'all have a fantastic evening.